Hey everyone, welcome back to Empire Build Academy. I'm Fabian, and I've got a quick Evony video for you, which is all about using all your chances on the game. So welcome back to the channel. As I said, my name's Fabian. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I do all kinds of guides on mobile war strategy games. I'm constantly looking to add to this as well. I also have a website which you can go and check out, which is empirebuildacademy.com. I'm adding all my videos on there as a blog post, so you will find this video on there. And if Evony is your thing, then I've also got plenty of content for you to go and check out on the website. And also my 9 steps process, which will be an overview of the game broken down into 9 different stages. So like I say, that is on the website, that is on empirebuildacademy.com. But talking about today's video, which is using all your chances, there was a reason why this actually flagged up for me today, and that was because I was on the game, which I'll head across to now. I am on the PC, so it may look a little bit different to what you are viewing there, but let's jump straight into it now. And the thing that flagged up for me today was actually when going on to the patrol, which is one of the tasks that we have to do daily. And I was just clicking on this, and I'll be honest, it's changed a little bit in the last couple of weeks in relation to the layout and how things are working there. And I was just going in, just doing my own little thing as you do, clicking refresh, and if I saw some speed ups, that's what I'd normally click on. I'd sort of do this kind of thing here, patrol, and then I might do it one more time, and then as soon as I've seen all the blue, I'd leave it completely alone. And then I realized today that actually I'm making a mistake, and the reason I'm making a mistake is because if you go and check the information, which is this icon here, when you actually click into this, you can see it's a breakdown of all the different items and the percentage chance of actually winning those each day. And one of the things I did notice actually was the super safe resource chest, which was 0.08%. Now the funny thing is I've actually won this twice, not really thought anything about it, but then I realized that I need to use up all of my 10 chances every single day, and I will do it on here now. Let's see if we can get one. I'm not going to bother with buying anything. I just literally want to see what items I'm going to get. But again, it's about using all of these chances up. You get 10 chances a day. So making sure that you are using all those 10 chances up, because there is the potential for you to get a safe super resource box of 100, and for 30 gems that would be pretty incredible. And like I say, even though it says 0.08, I've already hit this twice, so the percentage chance seems like it's impossible, but actually it pops up quite frequent in relation to that. So that was the reason I wanted to do this particular video, was just making sure that we're using all those chances up and just checking all the different places we can do that. One that I always forget as well is advanced refining, and if you don't know what that is, that's when you go into here and with your civilization equipment, if you've got them to a certain level, and let me just jump back over to the game and show you exactly what I mean. I'll go into my general, and then I'll go down to Queen Boudica, and then have a look at the civilization equipment she's got. And you can see on this particular piece of equipment, I've got 4 out of 4 on the gold. So you can see that that's what I've got there. They're all mounted troop attack. Yes, one of them is a percentage refine, but what that does, and you must have all 4 gold unlocked, but once you do have all 4, and it doesn't matter what 4 they are, when you then go into advanced refine via the wonder, then these will open up with an opportunity to do advanced refine. So I've got 4 gold on 4 different items. I do have other civilization equipment, which I haven't managed to do that, but I have managed to do it on these 4 pieces. And then what that does is it unlocks 50 chances a day to add some additional buffs. And when I click on this and then hold it down, you can see it's using the refine stones there. If you didn't see, it's using these refine stones here. This actually never goes down. I've never seen the gold go down, so I'm not 100% sure why that's there. Maybe it's supposed to be charging you, but it isn't, is what I will say there. So from a gold level, it's perfectly fine to do. And then, like I say, you click onto all of these, and then it will use those 50 chances a day. But just to give an example here, you can see my advanced refine is level 33, and that level 33 has given me these additional buffs here, which is all troops attack 18.5%. Come back off that. This time we'll go on to the next piece of equipment, and this one's for all troops HP. Again, I will hold it down. Again, you will notice that the 25k gold is not coming off. I've now up leveled that to level 33. Still got 29 chances left, so I'll use them up. And that's why as well it's also important to keep getting your refine stones as well, so that you are able to do this. And then I've got 2 more down at the bottom. I won't do that on this particular video, but you can appreciate what I'm talking about in relation to doing that. Another thing that I wanted to also show you, which you may or may not have noticed, if we go into activities, you can see we've got the crazy eggs here. Click into crazy eggs. This is either A, I've been asleep, or B, I've just never noticed it. Probably the latter. But when you go in here and you do all your different chances, so I can literally click on this, you'll notice that you also have this additional icon here, this hammer icon, which is telling us we got 1 every single day. And what that is, actually a bonus attempt at clearing one of these. So what I do is, let's just clear, I'm not going to do that right now. So you can see there, it's asking me, do I want to use the lucky hammer to smash this additional egg? Now, I'm not going to do that because there's only 4 minutes running down on it. But again, once that cooldown's run out and I click on this, if that actually opens, I can use it then on this one that I've got an extra go on. So basically, in a nutshell, you get your standard chances each day with the cooldown activated, and then you also get, like I say, this 1 lucky hammer, which can be used additionally for an extra go. So there's been a few times where I've jumped onto the game, I haven't done the crazy eggs, I've jumped into the 4-hour one, and I've used that additional hammer on the 4-hour countdown to skip another extra 4 hours. And it's just a nice little simple way, if you have forgotten about that, to be able to do that. So just wanted to point that out in the crazy eggs. This one isn't so much as a chance, it's just something that it's just one of those things that I always forget. Every time I go in here, I'm not doing the produced material. So it's just making sure that you are going into these different things and doing all of these additional options that are available. Again, lucky chance. Again, it's so important to make sure you're doing your champions. I've got all these champions now up to 18 stroke level 19, and they are so important. And the reason they're so important is not just because of the buffs they provide. So this is the one I'm currently on at the moment, Ariadne, and it's like I say, it's not just the champion skills, which are, of course, lovely. And you can see in-city ground and mounted troops defense and HP there is increased by 60%. And you can see the next level, which is 19, will be enemy range, troop and siege machine defense. It's going to go up to minus 40% from minus 25%. It's also about the additional items that you find in here as well, which also definitely add up. So when I go into here, the next one that I will be claiming, which will be at level 19, will be this one here. And one of the most important things is those 3 premium generals that you can see is available, as well as, of course, the gems and things like that. And that's why it's very important to make sure that every single day you are jumping into here, you are going into your champion, you are making sure you do your greet. I've got the times 10 special offer on there. That's the reason why that is speeded up. But again, making sure as well that you're not only doing that, but you're also doing those interactions every single day. It's crucial. You get 15 of them a day, as well as the 10 times greet, and it's just really important to be able to do that, because like I say, it's not just the buffs, it's also those additional items that you are getting when up leveling your champion. And to give you an example, I have mentioned this previously, but when I go into my items, a lot of these particular items that I'm going to show you now, which is this, the Premium General 73, a lot of them have actually come from doing the champions every single day. So that is also in there. I'm just having a look around just to see if there's anything else that sort of shoots out at me, and making sure that we do. Of course, Event Center is crucial, and making sure that you are doing all the options that are available in here, and obviously using all the different chances that we get. So we get them from the Giant's Wisdom Temple for gathering and hunting monsters, using all those up. But I just wanted to touch on a few of the ones that we don't normally see. Golden Refine is an interesting one because if you notice when I went into Golden Refine, actually, there was no red icon like this, which shows you that there is something to collect. So when I go into Golden Refine, you would think there was nothing in there, but actually there is. And that's why, again, sometimes even just clicking on the events where you think you've got everything is also important as well. So that is all I wanted to touch on today. It was just a very quick one, making sure that we're using all our chances on the game. That brings me to the end of this video. If there's any others that you think that I've missed in this particular video, do please let me know in the comments. And of course, if this is the kind of content that you enjoy, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. It really does help. And I will see you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.